John, good morning to you. The Republican candidates all crisscrossing the state, making their final arguments before tomorrow's voting. One of the places a lot of them have come is to the USS Yorktown aircraft carrier at the Patriots Point Naval and Maritime Museum here in Mount Pleasant, just outside of Charleston. Why do they do that? Because veterans are one of the biggest voting blocs here in the state. 400,000 of them, 25% of the Republican electorate. So what are the issues that veterans care about? I got together with a group of them who represent conflicts going from Vietnam all the way to Afghanistan.
I'm very concerned about the fact that the military is being turned into a social experimental operation, which is very different than the military that I was in.
I think it's time and tested. We don't take care of our veterans once they come home.
You come back, I spent 30 years in the Marine Corps, and you come back and you engage into the civilian sector, and they're just being cut out and left behind.
In 2012, the plurality of the veterans' vote went for Newt Gingrich, with Mitt Romney not far behind. In 2008 and 2000, the bulk of them went for John McCain. So who are the veterans thinking about voting for this year? Listen.
The death of Judge Scalia in the last few days has changed the whole dimension of the election. I'm leaning towards Cruz.
I've shaken most of their hands if you can beat the crowds and get up there. But in the end, I liked Rubio's story.
I'm probably leaning more Cruz just because of the experience. Carson doesn't have any experience, but he's got the same attitude.
I'm from Donald Trump because he's the only one that is speaking his mind and telling the truth. Everybody else is just telling you what you want to hear.
You know, we did pick up a lot of anecdotal support for Ted Cruz, but one of the volunteers who works here at the USS Yorktown told me a short time ago the Dark Knight from Gotham is going to take South Carolina. But one interesting point, John, while a lot of candidates over the years have held events here at the USS Yorktown, none who have done that have ever become president. They quietly call it the USS Yorktown curse here, but don't tell anyone, John.
Fascinating. John Roberts in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. John, thank you.